Hi, welcome to the CSA. We're excited for another year. I just wanted to make a quick video to help us navigate the website and our new features a little bit. If you were in the CSA last year, you might recognize this email that's going to come to you every Monday, letting you, it's kind of your teaser email, letting you know what's coming, or at least our best guess on what's coming. Here, this is just a tester, so I threw a few things in here. When you get the email, you'll notice that it said there's at the end, it'll say click here to view and edit your order. So if there's something in your box that you don't want, or maybe you want some extra of, if you click here, it will take you to your order form. If you do nothing, the box will come just as it is. You don't have to do anything at all. You can just show up on Wednesday. But if you'd like to change something out, if you'd like to swap, this is how you do it. So here I am. I can see over here that I'm signed up for the main season, full share. This $32.75 is just the price of the share divided by 20 weeks. That price will never change. It doesn't matter what's in the box. Everything under here there's no charge for. This is just all within that box. So if it has little arrows going back and forth like this, that means it can be swapped out. So it looks like I have carrots and sweet potatoes and kale this week. I'm going to swap out the kale. This will show you all the things that are available for you to swap out during the week. You'll also notice that there's an inventory here. So if you see there's only 2 remaining or 1 remaining of something, if somebody else takes it, you're out of luck. So it does matter to get there early, and also don't look at it and think about it and then come back later. Make a plan. Come in here, and then when you're ready, when you push the substitute button, you can't go back. So that's just one of the more difficult parts of this. You have to make sure that you know exactly what you want to be swapping out before you get here. So I am swapping the kale out, and I'm going to swap it out for some carrots. So now I've done that. I have carrots, I have sweet potatoes, and I have carrots again, which is exactly what I wanted. So if I decided, oh no, wait, I didn't know that I had carrots, I don't want them again, I would swap out. I might not be able to swap back, if that makes sense. You can swap out for something else, but you can't necessarily swap back from the original thing. Okay, so now we're gonna go and we're gonna buy a couple more things. So we got continue shopping, and now we're on the store. So if I can just buy whatever I want in the store now. So let's say I want to get some cilantro. Who wouldn't? And let's say I want to get some spinach, but there's 2 sizes of spinach. I can tell because it has this little up and down arrow here. So I'm going to click on that. I'm going to go for the small bag, and then I'm going to add it. Add to order. Okay, so now I've added a few things. I can go back here, and this little check mark up here in the corner, if you see where my cursor is, it has a little 6. That's what's in my order. I'm going to click on that just to see if I need anything else. All right, so I have my carrots and my potatoes. I got more carrots, and then I have cilantro and I have spinach. That sounds pretty good to me. So I'm now going to go back to edit my order. And I can see my whole order here. At the bottom, one thing that gets a little confusing is this is going to add both the share plus the additional items. The only thing you will be charged for is the additional items because the share has already been prepaid. So I know that's a little confusing, but that's just the way they do it. If you need to, you can erase those here if you'd like, or if you'd like to edit, you can edit here. All right, so when you're all done I know it feels like you should have to put a payment, but payment will happen on Tuesday when I run your credit cards. So then I would resend confirmation so you know you'll get an email saying exactly what's going to be in your account. If you have any questions at all, please reach out. We really want this to work out for you guys. I think it's a really cool system, but it isn't exactly intuitive. All right, let's take a second here to go to the little man over here, and we're going to go back to overview. I just want to take a look at a few other of the things that are on this list here. When you sign in to, it's called Local Food Marketplace. When you sign into this account, to this software, it will take you to this page. To get to that page that you were just on, you're going to want to go to view order. So that's how you get there. I'm going to go back to my little man, go back to overview. If you are looking to shop at the farmer's market on Wednesday or later, I think Wednesday at noon is when it opens, you're going to have to change shopping for to the farmer's market. If it's for Wednesday, like on CSA day, it needs to be shopping for, and it needs to be wherever your CSA delivery is. If your shopping for is still on your CSA delivery site, you will not be allowed to shop for the market. If you check out over here, you got account information. This is super important. If you need to add your credit card, so maybe I have my preferred payment method is credit card. I need to go to credit card, add new credit card, put my information in here, and that will be saved in there so that I can run credit cards every Tuesday. So every time you want to add anything, you just add it, and then your credit card will be saved there, and we will run those on Tuesdays. You might want to change your distribution location. If you decided that maybe Kent Street wasn't working for you, you're going to change to Greeby's, that's where you do this. If you're doing that mid-season, please reach out to the farm though, because it would be easy for us to mistake that. And then of course, changing passwords, changing login email, all those different things, that's here. Account activity can be really nice because you might want to see how much you have, how much credit you have on your account. So for example, let's say you put a hold on your box for a couple weeks and you had some money on your account and you want to know how much that is. Here it is. You can do past orders. You can do transactions on the date that they were made, or you can add funds so you just have credit on your account. So maybe you don't want your credit card run every week. Maybe you just want to do it one time. You can put it in here and then you can erase your credit card out of there. And then I will just take it off of this rather than taking it off your credit card. All right, let's just check out subscriptions really quick. This shows you everything you have signed up for. So you can see I signed up for the Full Share CSA 2025. These are some of the past things that I had signed up for. If you're ever wondering, what you signed up for, or maybe you want to add a subscription, you forgot to sign up for bread, or you want to sign up for coffee, you can click that and get that way. And there's ways that you can put that on hold, and we'll talk about that later. I hope that's helpful. I hope that gives you a little bit of an idea of how to navigate the website. And if you have any questions, like I said, please feel free to reach out. I would love for this to work nicely for everyone. All right, bye-bye.